All right, guys, so we are doing Math G4 today for IXL. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to click on the link at the top. Remember, randomly generated problems, so they're going to look different to you than to me. Ooh, looking up top, I am not signed in all the way, so I got to click sign in order for me to get credit for it. If it doesn't have my name, where it says welcome and then your name, you're not getting credit for it. So make sure you've got that up. So this says write variable equations to represent word problems. So we're writing equations for word problems, and they give us some options, which is really nice. So Leah had a list of 22 books she wanted to read. 22 books she wanted to read. She read 3 of them. Read 3. And cross them off the list. B stands for the number of books she has left. So we have a total. Yes. So since we have a total, we know it's either going to be subtraction or division. And are we taking away equal groups, or are we taking away like the same number over and over, or are we just taking away one number once? We're only taking away one number once. So it's not division. So it's 22 minus 3 equals, and they said B for books. So notice how I went through. I wrote my equation before I checked what they had. So one of these does match the equation I made. So I'm going to click on that one and hit submit. Remember, I do all of the work first, even pretending like I didn't have multiple choice options, just because I want to show I understand. So I'm going to have my total equal multi up here. This should help me be able to know exactly what I'm doing. And subtract, multiply, and divide. Okay, so Ian has $10 in his wallet. So $10 to start. He lends, so gives $2 to Rebecca because she forgot her lunch money. And M stands for money. Okay, so do we have the amount that how much does he have left? So we have the amount that he started with. Yes. The total is 10. Okay, it's not multi-step, and it's not equal groups. So not those two, and since it's not equal groups, it's not division. So it's going to be $10 minus $2 equals M. So 10 minus 2 equals M. Perfect. So I click on it, hit submit. So I'm going through all the steps I would for a word problem. I'm just not solving it. I'm setting up my equation though, just like I do for every word problem. One of my happy moments this year was when we were doing math and one of my students said, Miss Hickam, I can write total, equal, and multi in like 10 seconds now because I'm so used to doing it for all of your problems. The more you get in the habit of doing this, the easier it becomes. So some friends find a sheet of stickers with 9 gold stars on it. After talking it over, they share the stickers evenly. So 9 stickers. Cool. Oh, stickers. 3 people and share evenly. So share fairly, share evenly. I'm just going to say share even because I'm running out of space, and that way you know what I mean. Okay. So do we have the total amount of stickers? Yes. The total amount is 9 stickers. Is it multi-step? No. And are they equal groups? Yeah, they share them evenly, so yes. So since we have the total, I can get rid of adding and multiplying. Since it's equal groups, I know that I can get rid of subtraction. So I have 9 divided by 3 equals, and it says the letter S stands for each sticker. So 9 divided by 3 equals S. Click on it, submit. Perfect. Do one more here. And then I'll let you guys take over. All right. So a glass company needs to ship 100 glass vases to the store. Whoa, that's a lot of glass. So 100 vases. They're split evenly among 10 boxes. 10 boxes. And they are even. Okay. And V equals base. Okay. So total. Yes, we have the total. We have 100 bases. Yes, they are equal groups between 10 boxes. And no, it is not multi-step. So since I have the total, since my number isn't getting bigger, I'm going to get rid of addition or multiplication because both of those would make my number bigger. Since it is even, my division looks like it's a little funky. There we go. Since they are equal groups, I'm not going to be subtracting. I'm going to be dividing. So I'm going to have 100 divided by 10 equals V for vases. Perfect. So I'm just going to break it down just like I do normal math, where each step for a word problem, I go through it, I set it up, and honestly, I would do that exact same thing if I was looking to solve it. The only thing is, with this, I don't even have to solve it. Saves me some time. All right, hope that helps. Bye, guys.